Man, YouTube fam. What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Jersey Rich popping up for this little quick pop up. You know how we do. We do a little pop up lives, 15, 20-minute lives. You know what I mean? Little content for the people out there. You dig, you dig. You know, your boy just at work till I come on, have a good conversation with my people for a quick second. You dig, you dig, you dig. A lot of shit going on in this entertainment business.
Man, it's no time, low restful foolishness. That grown man. It's that grown man. Making moves on my grown man ish. Still with a pen in the pad type ish. Keep the grind, moving for a better life. Any mistakes, I wouldn't do twice. Got bigger plans for all of man, it's no time, low restful foolishness. That grown man. It's that grown man. Making moves on my grown man ish. Still with a pen in the pad type ish. Keep the grind, moving for a better life. Any mistakes, I wouldn't do twice. Got bigger plans for all of
Yeah, man, you too, man. What's up with it, man? Like I said, we on our little pop up 15, 20-minute lives. You know how we do. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy for a quick second, man. But we're gonna get into this little content. Like this is a picture right here. So we're just gonna get into a conversation. You know what I mean? That's King Combs, Diddy's son, you know what I mean, claiming to be GDK. You know what I mean? What is that? BD, whatever. So he claiming to be in the gang. And I talked about this briefly. Hey, BX Queen, how you doing, Queen? Hopefully you're having a good day, good Tuesday. If you at work, get into that bag. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to the kings and the queens. Like I said, I run my lives now like as I'm doing the upload pretty much. So I do about 15, 20-minute lives, and then I cut them off pretty fast. You know what I mean? Happy Tuesday. Happy blessed day. Every day is a blessed day. Happy Tuesday. You know what I mean? It rhyme a little bit. Like I'm saying, man, we get into this little content right now with this King Combs, and like I said, this is just a picture right here that's on my screen, so it's not a video. I just took it from somebody's thumbnail, but I took it to the actual video. Anybody want to go check out the actual video? It'll be right there. Diddy's son, King Combs, sing claiming GDK. King Yeller reacts. King Yeller is a rapper. I think he is GD if I'm not mistaken, and he knows King Combs, and he was just with King Combs not too long ago. He said that in this interview. I just interviewed this live he did, and he like, bro, all this you claiming GDK now, and you was right next to me, and all this stuff. You wasn't claiming that when you was next to me, stuff, right? So my question is, why does these famous kids, including like T.I.'s son, why does this generation of famous kids want to be gangsters? Like, where do they get out being gangsters? You feel me? Like, you was born with a gold spoon, not even a silver, like gold. Because some of these motherfuckers, like T.I.'s son, right? Tiny and T.I. both got the bag. It ain't just T.I. that got the bag. Tiny got the bag too. Some motherfuckers is born with a gold spoon in your mouth from birth. Like Diddy already had Bad Boy established, making money before King Combs was even born. So you did not live in no hood at all. There's no beginnings. You have no beginning of living in the hood. Why you want to go and live in the hood when you living in a mansion? Sharonda Williams in the building. How you doing, Queen? Shout out to all the queens out there. Like, why does these famous kids, not even kids, these famous young adults want to be in the hood? Like, what attracts them to this hood life? Like, what do you think? It's a game? To be in the trenches, to carry guns? People do that shit because they have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you doing it because, like, you just think it's some flashy clout type of stuff. But you could lose your life real easy on these streets playing games. You should be living a whole opposite life of positivity, trying to help the next man get up. You keeping people down. You making it seem like it's okay to be in that kind of predicament. And like that shit right there, I don't cut it cool when it comes to these certain artists, and it's a lot of their kids. Now, I mean, they want to portray this image as their parents. Like, well, your parents is from the hood. That don't mean that you're from the hood. Just like my son, right? He might think they in the hood. I'm in Florida now. I'm from Jersey. I'm from the hood. I'm from East Orange, New Jersey, the birthplace of Naughty by Nature, the Double R Bloods. You feel me? I grew up in I grew up in Elizabeth, Eastwick. You know what I mean? Home of the carjackers and shit. Like I'm from the trenches, you know what I mean? And over here, this ain't the trenches, but you can't claim that you from the my neck of the woods. You didn't grow up there, and that's what shit I teach my sons. I bring my sons over there to Jersey. Like this is where I'm from. You can tell the difference from here to there. Be happy where you at. You dig what I'm saying? No, no offense to where I'm from, because I love where I'm from. Got a lot of nice areas too. Don't get it twisted, but it's definitely a different hood where I'm from. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta if you famous and you born with a gold spoon in your damn mouth, right? There's no reason for you to claim like you some kind of gangster, you wanna be part of a gang. Like that shit look whack. You feel me? You get no points for that at all. Like why are you claiming to be in a gang but you don't even know your gang history about a certain gang? Where did it start from? Where did it originate from? You know what I mean? Like what why I don't get this shit. Make it make sense, YouTube. Dolly in the building. Make it make sense to me, y'all. What's with this next generation of these famous kids? What is with them? Like if my parents, bro, if my parents is any close to like what Diddy and Ti and them money, man, I would live a whole different lifestyle. My last thing would be thinking about being in a gang. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's your last thing. My thing is how can I put all my boys on? Like my parents got money. How can I build a business to put my boys on? That'd be the first thing I'd be trying to think about. Like, bro, you got bread. Like what they chasing. People in the hood, they trying to get to where you at. You already there. Why are you going backwards? Then you end up getting your ass locked up or you end up going to jail. What's the purpose of that now? A millionaire that loses everything that goes in jail. That's gonna be the headlines of the newspaper. You know how dumb that sound? That sound retarded. Like what this is what I said before on the previous live when we were talking about the generation of the kids. What are we teaching this generation, yo? What are we really teaching this younger generation of these teenagers going into their early 20s? What are we really teaching these mugs? They are going backwards. Even with money, they're going backwards, y'all. I don't know if anybody follow Young Doug. You know, he on trial right now for a lot of shit. Like for like what he got like 20 charges? I got his picture somewhere too. They on trial right now for Young Doug. Just dumb. Like you rich for no reason. Give me that motherfucking mills you got. Give me that money and I'll show you much how to invest into that joke and how to put your boys on. You putting your boys in jail. Yeah, this generation is screwed, BX Queen. They're screwed and it's pissing me off because I'm about maybe 15 years older than them. So I'm not that far away. 15 years, you know what I mean? 15 years older than some of them, maybe, you know, about 10. And they still act stupid. I'm not a part of that generation, so I still got them about a little more than a decade. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm looking at like that's like my little sister's generation. So I'm like, what the fuck are they learning from? Like my generation is a lot better than that. Like what are these kids learning from? You feel me? Like what footsteps are they learning from? Make this make sense to me, y'all. This generation is definitely screwed to the point of being beyond being screwed. And I'm just trying to get to the point of what purpose do you get of being hood when you famous? What purpose is that? I can see if you are a hood person that became famous, well, that's a total different game. So if you are a famous person that was in the hood, that was really in the trenches selling drugs, gang banging heavy, whatever the fuck you was doing, right? That's cool and dandy because that's all you know. That's different. Let me know if my audio sounds right, y'all. Let me know. My moderators, let me know. You know, I mean, so, you know, when I be going in, I'll be checking my phone like that. So excuse me if I'm missing any comments right now, but I'm just going in for a quick second. Like I said, this is a quick pop-up live. You know how we do. Everybody put your links in the comments. You know how we do. But yeah, but this gangster shit like this, what are we teaching this generation of kids? They're not learning anything at all. They're going backwards. Why the fuck would you go backwards? Like I was saying, like bro, if my parents is in any position like a P Diddy or Ti, I'll be the one to put my boys on. They're putting their boys in jail because they're teaching them the wrong thing. Your boys are trying to get to where you at because your parents and everything already got the bag. The bag is already established for you. You good already. So you claiming to be this and you putting it out on the internet that's cool to be this and do this and do that, then you putting out the wrong image and the wrong atmosphere, my dude. Like on some real shit. Like I'm tired of this new generation of these famous people's kids that's fucking up the whole game. Like it's them messing up everything, bro. Some real G stuff. It's them messing up everything. Salute to everybody out there. It's them messing up everything. And then you get yourself in a position where you can't get out of it now. Now you got real GDs that's already in the music industry stepping to you now. You see what I'm saying? You got these new niggas in the industry stepping to you now. Sorry about that. I got this loud ass truck and shit right here. You must be taking some water and shit for my job. Terrence, salute, salute, salute. Everybody go sub to Terrence. Great, like I said, I do my little pop ups, 15, 20-minute lives for a quick second. Right now, we just talk about Diddy's son claiming to be GDK, Gangster Disciple Killer. I guess that's what that means, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, what's his purpose of claiming that? You know, I heard that he might have been cooling with a couple of, BDs or whatever the case may be. He was cooling with a couple of them. That don't mean that you one of them because you cooling with them. You're going to get yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. Don't get your ass clapped because you trying to play gangster. You feel me? That playing gangster shit puts you in the casket sooner than you're supposed to be, y'all. Hell no, I don't fuck with those kind of birds. They'll put you in the casket before you want to be. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this generation right now is starting to scare me. Shit going backwards. This shit getting crazy out here, man. Sometimes you run out of words to say because you just like you see this shit happening and you see how bad this shit going to get. This shit going to get fucking twisted real soon. Don't put yourself in a situation you can't get out of. As easy as that. Don't put yourself in a situation you can't get out of. Because sometimes there ain't no coming back. Don't claim to be a part of something. And one thing about gangs, and a lot of people know about it, like, it comes from different neighborhoods. Don't claim something that you know nothing about. You don't know the roots of it. Don't claim it. You claiming it like it's some kind of joke. People put their life on the line for certain organizations. People put their life on the line for certain organizations, and it's not upright for you to claim anything you know no history about. You put no work in for. That's real disrespectful. And that's disrespectful for anybody that might be on the other side of like what they call the ops for them to even think it's cool for them to even put any information out about something that you don't know nothing about. Man, motherfucker, you King Cole. They know you don't know nothing about no gang banging. Motherfucker, what you know about gang banging? What you really know about none of that stuff? Stay out of business you don't know about. I don't even talk about gang banging and none of that stuff. I don't talk about any of that shit. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of true gang members and all that shit from different coasts. I guess I'm on for just a quick second, y'all. Little pop up live. Just little pop up live, man. Hey, what's up with everybody though? Like I said, I do my little 10-minute, 15-minute pop up lives and shit like that. We talk about King Combs claiming to be GDK. So I guess he claiming to be a BD for some reason. After all the shit his dad going through, nigga claiming to be in a gang now. And this generation, like these famous niggas want to be hood so bad. Like it's sad. Like you want to be hood so bad, you definitely go fucking backwards in this. Like who wants to live in the trenches? Like you think it's cool to live in the trenches, have roaches crawling on the wall and roaches and rats and shit. Got to carry a gun out. Got to walk past 20, 20 niggas to get to your car and stuff and go to your house. Like, come on now, man. Like that shit is not cool. So they putting the wrong atmosphere out there. So that's just one question. Why do famous people want to be in the hood? Like, what purpose do you get being in the hood? When you gotta watch your back. You gotta carry a weapon. You gotta chill with 20, 30, 40 people. You can't just walk out by yourself. You feel me? So some people are attracted to that lifestyle for some reason. You dig? I don't know why, but some people they're attracted to that lifestyle. Not even his dad lived that kind of lifestyle. See, ain't nothing but a gangster in a suit, pretty much. P Diddy ain't nothing but a gangster in a suit, but he not really known for like that kind of street life like that. Like he never known to be in a gang or nothing like that. This ain't nothing but influence on friends. That's why I'm real careful with like who my sons chill around because kids are real influence. And when I growing up, I was a kid that was influenced. I was influenced by gangs. I ain't gonna lie to people. I was influenced by gangs. Younger in my life. You feel me? But that has changed as I got older. But it's real easy for kids to get influenced when they come to things like that. Even look at that. Even these rich kids, T.I.'s son, King Combs, a lot of these kids that grow up in the industry, right? They follow in their parents' footsteps, even though their parents took them out their hood, right? Even though their parents took them out the hood, don't mean that the parents ain't bringing hood people around. You feel me? Like that's pretty much what it is because your parents is hood, your parents is not hood, but they hood, but your parents is from the hood but got rich. So all their friends ain't rich. They're still in the hood. They might bring them around sometimes. You might see them in the cookout. You know what I mean? You might see them here and there, but they're still hood. They still have a hood mentality, broke mentality. You know what I mean? So if you stick around these people, then you're going to continue to have that mindset too. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on these kids in the industry, in my opinion. These kids in the industry want to claim gangs, they want to claim this and that and the third, even though that they never lived that lifestyle, but their parents keep those same people around from their old hoods. So like Diddy keeps a lot of Crips around. They said it in his songs. Diddy cool with Crips, gang members. So then his sons get cool with real gang members, the next generation. Then they want to claim and bang shit. T.I.'s son, what I mean? King. I'm sure Ti, he from ATL, he from Bankhead, motherfucking drug dealers and shit. So I'm sure Ti had motherfucking drug dealers, even though Ti is rich, his homeboy's not rich. Hey Brenda, how you doing, Queens? Everybody salute to Brenda in the building. Everybody go sub to Brenda if you're not already. If you sub to Dolly and everybody in the chats. Yeah, we just having a little quick conversation, Brenda, about these rich famous kids or rich famous people in general want to be in the hood. Right now, I'm talking about King Combs, Diddy's son. We already know about all the charges, his father got going on. But his son want to come out saying that he GDK, pretty much the BD or ops of the GDs. So he claiming to be in the game. And my impression is we just talked about this on one of my other lives about T.I.'s son, King. I feel like the next generation of these famous people's kids, they're going out of control because their parents still keep that there's old friends around. So T.I.'s son, right? Ti from ATL, he from Bankhead, right? So he's still keeping drug dealers around the house. He's still keeping niggas that carry guns. So even though he rich, that don't mean that his boys is rich. So his kids are still adapted to the hood. So you can live rich all you want. You're still bringing the hood around because you can bring the hood to anywhere you want to go. It don't matter where you at. You could live in a motherfucking all. If you bring all hood niggas, then that's gonna be hood now. Just hood, but hood motherfuckers with money, but they still got a hood mentality. You feel me? So that's what's going on with these kids. They rich and all that. They was born with a silver spoon, gold spoon in their mouth, all that stuff. That's cool and dandy. But they still got the wrong people around them. Salute to all the queens and the kings in the building. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. Like I said, I'm gonna be on a little longer today because some people popping up in the room. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this and the reason why these kids are getting out of control even more now. Put them in the comments. Let me get some of your opinions. I mean, I feel like it's for that reason. They're even though they was born famous, just like look at Master P, right? Master P is a good example. Master P got a couple kids. One of his daughters did die from a drug overdose. being around a bad influences. You can't stop people from being around the bad influences. You know what I mean? And Master P has, his kids. He got three kids, two kids that's in college right now playing basketball. Everybody know about Romeo. He doing his thing, but you can't get it. And Master P said this in plenty of interviews. You know what I mean? Like he can't stay in the hood. Once you get famous, you cannot stay in the hood. You can't stay in the hood once you get famous. You could go back to help out, but you can't stay there no more. You gotta advance. You have to change. You gotta elevate. And that's what a lot of people get wrong. Rest in peace. That's how Nipsey died. You know what I mean? Even though Nipsey Hussle, I was a big fan of Nipsey. He was trying to do something good in the hood. He was trying to buy the hood. He was trying to take over to give people jobs and stuff. Now, I mean, that's why the cops used to fuck with Nipsey so hard because that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to buy the neighborhood back, which all rappers should try to do, and they don't do it. They don't buy back the damn hood. They buying $1 million houses and cars and fucking jewelry that you can't do nothing with. Stupid ass jewelry with motherfucking ice cream cones on it and shit. Like, what the hell is that? You spending 100? Give me that $100,000 you gonna spend on that shit. Let me flip that money and help people, the poor people that's struggling out here. You buying $1 million chain and shit like that in a watch. Get the fuck about here. It's okay to splurge. Trade TV in the building. What up, Trey? We just cool it for a quick second. Talk about these famous people want to be hood. You know what I mean? Diddy's son claiming, I think BD, whatever, because I guess he disrespecting the GDs, throwing up gang signs and shit. A young King Yeller came at him and shit like that, and he knows him directly. Like nigga, you ain't no BD. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like you was born with a damn gold spoon in your mouth. Nigga, your dad P. Diddy. Even though he gonna do all these sexual charges and shit, like your dad still Diddy. Nigga still a millionaire. But that's what these parents get, man. For you rich, but you still keeping a gangster setting around you. You know what I mean? Because niggas is still hood. Like you can't take the hood out. They say that you can never take the hood out somebody. You feel me? Like if you from the hood and you was brought up that way, even if you get famous and rich, you still have that hood mentality. So it's your choice if you give that, you implant that in your kids. And I use Master P as an example because, like I said, Master P got a daughter that died from a drug overdose, right? But he got kids that play basketball. So Master P always tried to keep his kids away from that stuff. There's a lot of parents that's in the industry that don't do that stuff. They don't do that stuff. That's why their kids is out of control now. That's why King is out of control. That's why he testing his dad because that's all he know. You know what I mean? That's why Ti getting locked up carrying guns. He's still keeping gangsters from Bankhead around the house. You know what I mean? So even though your kids is born with a gold spoon in your mouth and you moved out the hood and all that shit, but you brought the hood to your house. If it makes sense to y'all, like you moved them out the hood, but you brought the hood niggas in your house. So you didn't really. You might as well just stayed in the hood. If you get what I'm saying, you might as well just stayed in the hood. You brought them to your house. Let me see. What y'all saying? You're not saying no. You're just giving shout outs to everybody. But I'm just dropping some facts real fast. You feel me? Like what I think is what's definitely going on with these kids. But we need to get a hold of the younger generation now because these are gonna be the generation that gonna be running the damn country, running the entertainment business and all this stuff. And look what it's coming down to. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, hit that like button, hit that share button for you more. T Mac in the building, salute, salute, salute. No, they have no idea what the real hood is, and then we able to last 10 minutes. Facts, Brendan, that's what I be saying. Like you claiming hoods you never went to. So if I'm not mistaken, y'all, about gangs, right? GD come from Chicago, right? And BD, all of that. I don't even think there's none of that GD, BD in California, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, if it is, it is, but I don't think it's that big. That's more of a Chicago gang. You know what I mean? I know there's some in Jersey. You know what I mean? There's GDs in Jersey. You know what I mean? They're all across the state, though. But that's really more like a Chicago gang. And I know for sure, like he don't be in Chicago like that. I know he travels the world, but obviously I think King Combs is in California now. I know they moved out of New York and moved to California. You know what I mean? Like they definitely couldn't last 10 minutes in the hood, and they wouldn't want to. You know what I mean? Like, what props do you get to go to the hood? Like, yeah, they probably go. They on they 6ix9ine shit. You know who 6ix9ine is? The colorful nigga with the hair and all that shit. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine was a nigga that would go to the hood, hop out his car and take pictures. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm on 69th Street, nigga. I'm on 65th Street. Just to hop out for clout. And nigga, you don't get no points just to prove that you was in the hood for 2 minutes, nigga. Then you go in the hood like when nobody's outside. Like that shit don't count. Niggas be going to the hood for 2 minutes, pop out their car, like take a picture. Nigga, I was on Crenshaw, nigga, or they be in New York. Nigga, I was in Brooklyn, man. I was in Projects Brooklyn or something like that. Like, he wasn't in no Bronx. He was not in Brooklyn. Get your ass up out of here, nigga. He was not in Jersey, nigga. He wasn't in East Orange. He wasn't in North New Jersey, man. Fuck up out of here. Man. He wasn't in the hood. He wasn't in Bayway Projects. Fuck you talking about, man? Beat you niggas the fuck up. The funny shit is like King Kong, so them niggas they used to be in my hood. Like I'm from I grew up in East Orange, New Jersey, which is popular for naughty by nature. I'm from the Laurel Hill. Same county as Shaq. You know what I mean? Queen Latifah. I'm from the Creed. I mean Michael B. Jordan from Creed. I'm from that same county as all of them. We're all from the same county. We're all from the same county. Queen Latifah, Laurel Hill, Whitney Houston is from East Orange. I'm from over there. You know what I mean? 15 minutes away from New York type shit. Well, Staten Island, like 15 minutes. I lived about 15, grew up about 15 minutes away from Staten Island. You know what I mean? Like, them niggas ain't from the hood. And Diddy and all them, they used to be in Elizabeth, because I grew up in Elizabeth too. They used to be, because Elizabeth is known for clubs. So Diddy, King Kong, all them niggas used to be in Elizabeth. Funk Flex, all them niggas come to Elizabeth because we got all the clubs over there. All them niggas from New York being in Elizabeth, New Jersey. You heard? So King Kong's be over there. Shit, we beat Joel Santana up. He came to the mall back when my high school years and shit when niggas was gang banging heavy back in Elizabeth, New Jersey and shit. Joel's got his shit cracked for wearing too many different color bandanas. He got his shit cracked in Elizabeth, New Jersey. You heard? Now these niggas not hood, bro. Fuck up out of here. I'm in Florida. I be telling niggas down here you not hood. You know what I mean? I be telling niggas down here you ain't hood. I'm like, you nigga, I used to be a juvenile officer. I was a juvenile detention officer for 2 years. I used to check all those kids in that bitch. Niggas claiming gangs. I'm like, nigga, they ain't even got that gang down here in Florida. Ain't no, I'm gonna tell you this, there ain't no real gangs. Unless you go to Miami, there ain't no real gangs down here like that, especially in part of Florida. I'm about Tampa. Ain't no real gangs like that. Niggas bang blocks down here in Florida. Ain't no real true bloods down here. The band and none of that never came down here. You know what I mean? The band never came down here like that. So you got some niggas that might be blood, but they from a different state. But like the band of like a set really being down here in Florida, there ain't no real bloods down here, no real Crips like set that's down here. Ain't no, it's a couple like kings down here, but they come from like New York or Chicago or Jersey, you heard? Or California. I mean, that was like the gang capital. It's like, California be the gang capital, but there's always been gangs. There was gangs in New York in the 70s. People get that kind of fucked up, kind of. Like, there was already gangs on the East Coast. They just wasn't called Bloods and Crips. Like, there was already gangs. So when the gangs came to the East Coast, that's why it blew up so big, because there was already crews already. There's always been crews in New York and Jersey. And people did not know that. They just wasn't called Bloods and Crips. They were like different names. You know what I mean? They had different kind of names. Then they became Bloods and Crips later on. You know what I mean? They went under a banner. That's all that's about. These famous kids don't know nothing about none of that stuff. It just pisses me off that these famous parents let their kids go down. And you letting them go down. Didn't be saying his son telling with gang members. You not questioning these niggas? Like, bro, like, you shouldn't be hanging around these dudes like that. You're gonna get yourself caught up and get locked up. And everything I put myself on the line for, it goes to waste. So if you go to jail, get killed, everything I tried to do for you is a waste. That's the way I look at it. Like, it's a waste of my time to try to help my son out. You know what I mean? Like, it's like my son. One of my sons turned bad. turn into a gang. I'm like, nigga, all the work I did to keep you out that shit, that's a slap in the face to me. That's a slap in the face to me. If you go backwards and turn, I'm like, you going down the direction I told you not to go down, and you go down anyway. Like that's disrespectful now. That's a slap in the face to me. That's the way I would look at that. You know what I mean? And these parents, like, bro, like your sons and shit. Some of that shit is really them. It's the parents' fault. Like I feel like Ti's son is that way because of the people that Ti them let him be around. Same thing with Diddy and shit like that with his son. And his son never really got out of control. King Combs, he not really known to be out I mean, he never had too many problems from my eyes with King Combs. Now he just came to be in the gang and you know what I mean. But other than that, I feel like he just doing that shit for clout. He just needs to watch what he's doing because people take that shit serious and you can end up in a coffin before your time. You know what I'm saying? And my whole purpose is that's how I best stop that, prevent that from happening. If I don't want to see another Pop Smoke or a Nipsey Hustle. I'm tired of these rappers getting killed, unnecessary deaths. I'm just tired of it. You know what I mean? Even people that's trying to do good in the streets, like Nipsey, he get killed trying to do good in his hood. He get killed by a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these kids and a lot of these famous kids too, they need to trust who their friends is because their friends are just around because they got money. That's all that's about. They know your dad Diddy. They know your dad Ti. They know you got a bag. They know you got money somehow. So they're gonna stick around you like glue. That's all that shit about. They're gonna stick around you like glue because they know they can benefit off you. You guys, I'm so sorry I have to go. Go lay down, Dolly. Go feel better. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dolly. I'm trying my best to get these lives interested. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I get more people to tune in and get people that want to conversate with me. Hop on. You know what I mean? I like to have a conversation that y'all can see. I like to talk. You know what I mean? I could talk for a whole hour myself, but I choose not to right now. You know what I mean? I try to cut my lives kind of short. I don't want to go live for an hour just rambling on after a while. It gets boring to me. You know what I mean? So about 15, 20-minute live is good enough for me. I just went live a little bit longer so I can give people a little more insight about what's going on in this industry. And, famous people want to be hood so much. Like you got the Show Soldier Boys claiming Power Rule. You got Bow Wow claiming blood. Chris Brown claiming blood. Nigga, you claiming these gangs after you get famous. I can see if you a hood nigga already, like you like uh the game. A lot of people talk about his. I don't know too much about his gang shit, but he get more credit being in the gang or Snoop Dogg, somebody like that. You feel me? But if you somebody that never was affiliated with it, and then now you want to claim it, there's something wrong with that picture. And nothing against gangs, nothing against that stuff at all, because I know all about it. I got family members in it. I'm a part of an organization, so I get it. But like, if you want to be in it, then really be in it. Don't be half 1 foot in and one foot out type shit. Those people I get tired of. 1 foot in, 1 foot out mugs. You're gonna be in, be all in, be all about it. Don't be half about it. That's how you get hurt. Get somebody else hurt when you just half about it. Like, fuck wrong with you? Yo? What's with these clowns? I ain't gonna get on Diddy ass. He got too many other cases going on with his ass that, man, his name is already turned this and shit. Him and Clyde Davis and shit. Nigga be touching each other, playing with butt plugs and shit. I ain't gonna get into that. We might change that to another one and shit. Niggas playing with butt plugs and dildos and shit. Man, I don't know what to say about Diddy. That's a whole nother live, y'all, with Diddy. Shit. That's a whole nother live with Diddy ass, man. But man, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here, y'all. I gotta go back inside. I keep forgetting I'm at damn work. I'm getting real comfortable on this live right now. You know what I mean? But everybody hit that like button, that share button. Hopefully all my moderators is everybody sub to one another. Let us know if you just did a live not too long ago so we could go check that out. Hit that like button for you. We're gonna talk about different topics, but the main thing of this page is promotion. So we're always gonna put promotion, but in between I'm gonna be talking about different topics too, to keep it interesting now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go live maybe again. Maybe in a couple of hours before I lock down the office and shit, I'll probably go live again about something else. Maybe the same topic again. Never know. I'm just gonna go live again, y'all. Somebody hit that notification bell, the like button for your boy. I appreciate it. Everybody that came through, it's always been love. You know how we rock on this platform, y'all. You know what I mean? Dolly, Trey, BX Queen, Brenda, D Mac. Hopefully, I'm not forgetting nobody. Sharonda Williams, Terrence. Salute to everybody. Hopefully, I ain't missed nobody. No, I don't mean to miss nobody, but I can barely see outside. It's sunny as hell. I can't see my phone. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, tips is generous. It's, you know, I appreciate tips. You know, I mean, it's definitely generous. But I'm just doing this because I like to talk, and I like to talk to people, and I like to have a, you know, I like to get people's opinions. I love to get people's opinions. So don't be shy to put your opinions in here. This was a good topic right here. Famous people want to be hood. You know what I mean? I might do a part two. I might come on and talk about something else. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on in the industry. So we're gonna keep it going. You feel me, YouTube? On that note, fam, hopefully everybody have a blessed Tuesday. I probably might go live again, maybe later on, maybe for like another 20 minutes. If y'all want to catch that live, I appreciate it. I did like a couple of shorts. Please go check the shorts out. Hit the like button for your boy. I appreciate it. On my moderators, I'm gonna check out your platforms, and you know how it is. Make sure love is generous. On that note, YouTube fam, I'm gonna catch everybody on the next video. Yep, everybody be safe out there. We out. Woo.